If I can be honest with you, I have very little memory of what happened last time. Probably because my brain has been washed by the new World of Warcraft expansion.
There's another new expansion?
It wasn't so much. Each one of us was interviewed, and then we were all put into a room where we got to see Galen. And sure enough, we were told that the king has a potential job for us, but it's on the need-to-know basis, and we need to agree before we're told anything, if we agree.
The chances are, right now, it looks like we're pretty much not going to, because we have things to do.
Yep, there's a lot of things that we got to get done.
And also, don't trust this guy enough to work for him without any information.
We might have to.
Yeah, no, Galen is a different story.
So that's what happened last week. Last week we did our interrogations, and then Galen's pissed off. And then now the guy's like, hey, work for us. And we're like, okay, maybe later. We'll keep you on speed dial.
I see you also have this telephone.
Actually, mine's called a cell phone. I don't know why.
Oh, cellophane.
Yeah, cellophane, that one.
Yeah, cellophane. Wonderful device. Very convenient.
So I think Galen's about to like eat someone. At least that's what it sounds like. At least that's what his vocal thing is giving out.
Yeah, no, he's not very happy. He
also
just learned that his daughter's alive.
Also, I don't know if it's for everyone, but underneath the players list it says Galen in brackets Galen.
Galen. Interesting.
Did it say Akir?
No.
Yeah, it says Galen in brackets Galen.
Very intriguing.
Indeed.
Just in case anyone forgot, Galen is indeed Galen.
Galen is Galen.
Galen is Galen.
But is Galen Galen?
Galen is played by Galen.
This time on Adventures.
Galen like Galen can.
Galen's trying his real hardest to become Galen.
Yes.
Trying his damnedest.
So, what are we going to do?
Right.
Starting off.
So, we're starting off. So, the king was about to say, I'm sorry about the treatment that you were given. I really am. I am humongously grateful. More than you could ever know. I'm sorry that I've inconvenienced you, but unfortunately, my hands were tied.
You had to do what you had to do. It is what it is.
Thank you, Mr. Stein.
I'm
Heard good things about
information that was given to me. That's
I feel like your heartache would be one that should be filled with knowledge. I know you got a great service and played a grand part from all the tales that I hear from the reports from the Adventurers Guild, as well as first-hand writings from government officials to this legislation. He takes a step and bows slightly to you all. I know it doesn't mean much, and you don't owe anything to me or the kingdom. But I hope you would consider, even if it's not at this time, sooner down the line in the future. See, he raises his head.
Yeah. I mean, I only speak for myself, but a little bit of time to think about it, I think, will go a long way.
Of course. I don't expect an answer right away. I've thrown quite a bit at you. In regards to your aid in one of my great cities, I will be able to give you a boon of some sorts. At least I can do along with your payment from the Adventurers Guild. I'm pretty sure your connections that you've made along the way. If there's something I can give to you or help you with, I will see to it that it can happen. Unfortunately, my measures will be that of a lower grandiose method. I cannot throw a huge celebration, but I can definitely honor an evening within these walls of food and other such commodities. I'm not too sure what you would like.
How's how's the best way to? Sorry, don't often address people of your stature, level of what's the best way to put it?
Well, you can. He looks to his uncle, the Zard. In enclosed quarters, amongst private affairs, you may address me as you would anyone else.
All right, that
would be outside and also in court. That'll be a different matter.
Well, that simplifies things, so I appreciate it. I mean, it's an honor to be considered for such a thing. I understand. What we've done is no small feat, and if I have anyone, I'm sure you'd be appreciative. It's just I don't know. Seems like a big deal. It's difficult to say. I mean, sure, I guess. Whatever you think is best fitting. If there's anything in particular you would like for us to attend, I guess. I don't know.
The choice is up to you. If you would like you and those of your loved ones to join here and partake in a meal, a banquet in your honor, a private event, be fine. I'm more so talking about the minor boons or favors that were promised to you.
I have a thought for myself personally, if I might be so bold to make a bit of a request.
If it's within reason and also in my power, I will see to it. At least try
to. I've been seeking to increase my ability to learn, so access to any libraries in whatever districts they may be would be nice.
I believe that can be definitely accommodated.
The inability to access the high district and such like this have been kind of troublesome as of late, but if I could get that kind of access, that would be most useful.
For research purposes and in your own personal growth, I can definitely see about getting you a pass to the library.
That'd be amazing, actually.
Yes. I know the Adventurers Guild follows its own ranking and reward system, but I believe there will be an ability to skirt by that.
I mean, if I remember, some of us are just a hair's breadth away from being able to reach that renown necessary to be able to do so regardless. But, no doubt with permission granted by yours truly, there would be other locations that an adventurer wouldn't be able to go to. Stuff like that is what I'm asking.
Yes. Definitely have that arranged.
Yeah, my gratitude.
He looks to his uncle and he nods. Right. takes a quill and pen, writes it down on a nearby desk. Mr. Kier.
Yes.
I've heard some of your tales and stories from Waswari, as well as the undead hordes that you've faced with your other companions. Your skill is quite formidable.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Do you have oracles?
Meaning a diviner.
My trail has gone cold, and if you're offering a boon, I could use the help to pick it up again.
I think my uncle will be the one to be the most sorted for that. As well as being my hand of the king and regent, he is also a skillful diviner. That's how I found you. Why I did.
That is all I ask, is the ability to cast a spell, or to see my future enough to know where it is I am going.
I can definitely gather some ingredients. And reagents, things used for divining. If it is a personal matter, I will not pry, but the more information I have,
It is not for
the easier will hone it.
It is for business, I'll tell you whatever I'm allowed.
Of course. I can definitely help you focus one's goals in a direction.
Thank you. Then Akira will just give a bow before, going back to her idle position, unless he has more to say to her.
Is that all?
Yes. I am only here for one goal, and that's to retrieve an artifact from my Sultan. His Majesty has requested it and sent his best to retrieve it. I've been away from home for very long.
Sultan Lord Sorik.
Correct.
I've read of him. Seems to be a quite tactful leader.
He did manage to turn a barren oasis into a thriving community.
See. Mr. Morrow, I am truly sorry to work in regrettably shadowy tactics. And giving you a treatment and placing you in a ways that will put you in harm.
It's fine.
I don't expect you to forgive my actions. I hope you understand them.
I do understand them. I understand that I'm also to be given some allowances.
There's been many individuals that have sought a second life within Austral's borders. One of them you know intimately, who was brought in by my father, taken in as a owner of an alchemy shop. Wanted to get away from... Yes. Get away from hardships and things of the nature and just be at peace.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna be at peace. What I want is to be allowed to use my magic within your borders.
This can be arranged with tutelage. Not too sure.
Sorry, the terminology used in that causes me to question. Do you have tutors for that kind of thing?
Unsanctioned blood magic once ran rapid through Austral and many kingdoms, as you might know. But there has been those that have been sanctioned to use it, specifically to fight against monsters and those of cultists and blood mages, heretics. You've seen them before. You've met a couple that are from a rogue organization, but they are not under our purview. Right. With this tutelage, you would be under our purview as well as be able to gauge your affinity and control. There are so few blood mages and blood hunters due to the physical strain that leads them to ultimately regress.
Yeah, well, that answered that question. Yes, that's up to you, Galen. If that's something you want to...
So, you'll teach me even more blood magic?
Not I have no affinity for magic.
The tutor.
There are those within Ingford that do have the knowledge of blood magic, yes. Specifically...
Is it the dwarf?
There's, I believe, Uncle, and it looks like there are 3 specific tutors that can be presented to you. One of them is in this room. As he looks over the Justicar.
Huh. What about the other 2?
The other 2 are... One... He's not very much in the circles as he used to be, but he goes by Bryant.
Bryant?
Bryant.
Bryant. Okay, good.
He was a former adventurer of Gold Rink. Decided to go into private practice. Then there is another named Salazar.
Wait, did he say the adventurer's name?
Bryant.
Bryant. And then Salazar?
Yes, Salazar is currently the head trainer of the Hunters Guild.
Hunters Guild?
If you have prowess within both the Rangers Guild and as well as the Adventurers Guild, you tend to be recommended to the Hunters Guild, which is a private organization and deals in monster hunting.
You know, that sounds interesting.
His name is Salazar Freeland.
Salazar Freeland. And so he was an adventurer and in the Rangers Guild?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm gonna choose him.
We can definitely make a contact. Salazar Freeland. Why did Akir say that? Interesting.
Why did you have my token selected?
Oh, it's just selected for me. I don't know how to undeselect. Salazar Freeland. Bryant.
And the Justicar.
And the Justicar. So that is it. What do you wish? That could be very much possible. But that seems like a necessity rather than a boon. You're correct. For you to engage in any manners to aid people within this country without getting into trouble is necessary. So if there's anything else,
I'm sure Holson would have asked for something, but fortunately, couldn't join us
unfortunately she's not here.
Yep.
Unfortunately, she's fighting a tornado
Yep.
with her bare hands.
She has bare hands?
Yeah. She cut off the demon bear.
Oh.
Yeah, how else do you plan on grabbing a tornado by the tail and flinging it around like Hercules?
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really just trying to think of something.
It's okay, I'm ad-libbing. Trying to give you time.
That's what I'm doing too. Fuck.
If you can't think of anything at this moment, I can acquire it later, but it must be soon.
I don't know if there's anything that I need that I can think of. Shit.
I mean, the library thing will do wonders for everything that I need.
I mean, that access to, for all of us, that'd be nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Library's free and open.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, fuck, I got nothing.
You can get back.
Yeah, no, the only other thing I could think of is perhaps, it wouldn't be anything anytime soon, but it would be something for the future, for my children, opportunities for them if they need it. But that'd be a different thing. Something that I think they'd earned under their own merit as time went on.
I would hope they would. From the stories I tell, from stories that I've heard, your children have suffered great, but have adjusted to my city very well. We've made friends.
And each one of them is a talent of their own in their own right. Like I said, I have no doubt that each one of them would be able to make a name for themselves of their own merit. But, just anything to help them out along the way never hurts.
Yes.
Quill, what do you need?
Quill is not in this room.
Quill's not with us? Where's Quill?
Mr. Hailfeather has decided to remain by your companion's side.
Oh, he stayed with Bellows?
Yes, he was quite adamant that if those of his friends could not be there, he would like to at least be, to get as much information as he could of the proceedings. I did allow it. But unfortunately, you all are not allowed to see her.
Can we get like a stockpile of paper?
Specifically, what type of paper? Vellum or?
We could do. I don't know. We could ask for mage paper for Holston's spells.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, for Holston's and for Quill's.
How much money are you willing to put into mage script for Holston and Quill?
Yeah.
I can work out a number for both of them.
That's what they're gonna want.
For Mr. Hailfeathers and Holston's education, I mean that's can be arranged, right? Looks at his uncle. Yes.
Alright.
Yep. And then, insert anything else you need, Holston, and insert, backtracking later when she can join us.
She can actually join us.
Yep.
Right now, Akira's just like, where's my goddamn stone? Like, we've been hunting it for months.
It's somewhat.
In-game months.
It's somewhat.
It's been 5,000 years, you son of a bitch.
Compared to the other team of, agents from Sork, you're doing pretty well for not having found your main deal. I mean, you got him in Dragon Egg.
Yeah, but that was a secondary. That's a really big secondary goal, but that's a secondary goal.
No, but think about it. You have the pair of agents working on the same thing you are, and what have they turned up, other than it's not at this mountain?
I don't know, what have they turned up? Where have they turned up? I talk to Miska often.
They've turned up that it's not in fucking Dreystone.
That's it?
They've gone on several different things, adventures. They have actually come across similar, I hate to say it, Krieglings?
What? Kringly? What?
Krieglings?
Oh,
yeah.
Krieglings. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so
that's information I'll give to Gallon.
Yeah, that's they fought against someone similar to Krieg, but they
have yet to deliver anything worthwhile, except for where we're not going.
Yeah, they utilized basically integrating metal with flesh.
Huh. That's kind of the same what we did for Quillbane, because Quillbane is bone and flesh.
So they fucked them up. Their goal was going down and getting golem technology from one of the ruined cities.
So yes, you're right. So
stop that.
So far, we're in the lead.
That was one of the missions. They also found an underwater cache and made relations with some tritons near the northern coast of Dreystone.
You're doing a real good job of, doing things with here at Austral. So you're not, if you're not slightly ahead, you're at least even.
Yeah. So basically,
Galen, Miska reports some sort of grafterlings in Dreystone.
Yeah, this one had garnet gems coming out of it.
What?
Well, that's a conversation for when we're not in front of the king.
The guy was literally his prisoner. I think he knows what he does. He's been locked down there for a while.
No, but that being said, does the king need anything else from us, or need to say anything else to us?
I was about to say, can we go see Francis' kids, but I forgot that they were here the entire time.
Yeah. They're not in this room, but they're in the castle getting ready to go.
Yeah, they're with you. You were not separated for them for 3 days.
Nope.
I have no other requests of you. I know you want to spend time with loved ones, friends. and rest
And I need to
after
send a
these
message.
trying times.
I need to send a message to Holston Small, let her know that she's all right.
Right. If there is anything you would need of this office, please send a messenger and I will have someone receive you. But until next week, none of you are allowed to see Bellows, except for 2 individuals.
Who's those are?
Specifically, the individuals that are allowed to join her is Quill Hellfeather and Galen Mora. Due to not having conflicting interests within their background.
Was I free to
And-
return to the city proper?
You are. You'll be escorted to the gates, not in the same showing as you were brought here. But
Have your uncle contact me when he's ready to use the spell.
I can be ready within an hour.
Use the
You
spell
just
now?
have a few things. Yes. So, if you would, Virtue, please take them out. As he's talking to the Justicar. This way.
Where do they escort us to?
As they
Dungeon
open up
number
the door,
Secret dungeon number 2?
they exit with you all, and gives you the choice of go seeing Bellows, Galen, but you're led into the main hall and let out to the city proper.
I will go to Bellows.
I do want to tell you before you head out about the devil, but I forgot his name, so I need to log into Roll20 real quick to get that. Because it's in my Roll20 notes. Basically,
All up in them
hey,
notes.
basically just like, hey, if you get the opportunity to create a little bit of a thing to let this devil do his work, that'd be great.
Create a little bit of a what?
Also, you're both logged into Roll20. Hi.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I still have a lot of notes in here.
My sheet's still easier. I have so many new things.
You have a lot of things.
Oh, that's right. It's a journal entry now. Yeah. Alright, so Balaskai.
You want to write and type that in
But that's
for Balaski.
Balaskai. There you go. Just like
Okay.
Just be like, hey, is this a need? Hey, there might or might not be someone trying to help fellows. So if you happen to cause a ruckus, not exactly like a ruckus, but like a small distraction, so they can do what they need to do, out of sight, out of mind. Feel free to do this.
I'll try to think of something, no promises.
Just like arches an eyebrow at you, like he's a friend, so you know.
Yeah, well, I'm on thin ice.
Yeah, do what you got to do. You gotta make an opportunity with my Nasa. Helping him out, help her out in the short term.
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot that I have the other Dragonborn, whatever person working underneath Thorak as an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even. He's not even aware of like really who I am. But I'm like, oh,
Oh, he knows who you are.
it's like rival. Get the fuck away! I'm the top merc.
Yeah, he knows who you are.
All right, do your thing, Galen. I just like, hey, guy helping, or maybe helping.
I will try.
All right. So, Galen,
Mm-hmm.
Virtue, as you now know the name of the Justicar, leads you to a chamber similarly adorned to a bedroom. Quaint, has a small little seating area as you see Quill I'm gonna send a GIF and like this is what I forget what he like is named. It's just got like a fucking whole bunch of boards and like Charlie, yeah. It's fucking just like bunch of twine. And yes, that's the one. It's the exact one.
Pepe Sylvia.
Yep. But right in the middle, instead of Pepe Sylvia, it is the Ocularum.
Ocularum?
Mm-hmm.
Refresh me.
You have no fucking idea.
Okay.
And like in big bold letters, Uspos, what is it called? This is what happens when it's not every week. Ocularum, and then Accretans. Not Accretans.
Interesting.
Read. The Accretians. And as you enter, Virtue closes the door behind you and lets you speak. You see Bellows, disheveled, sleep deprived, and just generally in a mess. As she looks up at you weakly. I was told that I could not have certain people in here. And kinda glad I didn't. In my state of affairs. Don't look so sad.
Galen will walk over to her, and he will use 5 points of lay on hands, just to give her a bit more energy.
Appreciate it. That's some good express divinity.
Oh, I wouldn't call it that anymore.
No?
No.
Well, you said you would be gone for like a year, so...
I was.
I hope it was better than your return.
It was certainly a time, and I learned a lot. I've changed quite a bit.
Yeah, what is this? Looking at your face. Stubble?
Yeah, y'all wanted to see if I could, and I remembered. Just, it could change.
Doesn't look bad. I wish I was more of a helpful host, but I don't have much of anything to host with. And like Quill's over there. And
Are you okay?
no. Yes, no.
So, do you want...
Is Quill just afraid of Galen right now, learning all of his charges and stuff?
You actually see, like, as you get closer, because there's like 4 different like boards.
Mm-hmm.
And each of them has like different stuff for each of you.
I was driving, so I couldn't respond. But before you went to go and talk to Bellows, Francis would have asked you to give her his best. You know, Francis is thinking about you, stuff like that, and worried about you, and also to thank Quill for having the foresight to keep Bellows company. So.
Yeah, he'll give that when he gives it.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I have... Yeah, he has several different boards. Currently, like, the majority of them having to do with what you assume is knowledge that came from Bellows. A large majority is also your crimes, your people's history,
mine,
events,
okay,
and current events.
Are you okay, Quill?
I am. He looks like he hasn't slept in those 3 days.
I walk over to him.
He backs away.
He backs away. Okay.
There looks to be like a little bit of molting going on. Sorry.
No. It's fine. I do have some explaining to do, I guess.
Explaining. And he goes to a board. All of this is inner structures, and events here to disprove your involvement.
To disprove my involvement.
Yes.
Involvement in the crimes that I was faced with? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Quill. Is the Justicar in the room?
No.
Okay. Those things were committed by me.
But the Baron's timeline doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
He said he was attacked by you. Correct. Here. If this is correct, then you would have ended here. As he pulls you to a map. You would have been 2 days off course from this river that you apparently took when you fell.
Okay. Wait.
Okay. But if that's true, that you did wander all that way, you would not have been at this time. Unless you walked and, goes through, it opens up a book. Across this rain uninhibited.
What the fuck?
It's not making a lot of sense at this moment.
So...
You can't be at 2 places at once. So either something was helping you, or you didn't actually attack him.
It was only me, so... And... I did attack people. I don't know if... What was the man's name?
His name was Baron Redford.
Redford. Don't suppose we have a picture of Baron Redford, do we?
I asked. They wouldn't give it to me. For fear of retaliation.
Okay. No.
But...
We might actually be able to acquire that photo.
Oh, really?
I actually asked for, So, the king talked to us personally.
King.
All of us.
He granted my request.
What request?
To stay here. Make sure there was no funny business with Belos, and to be able to fight for your case.
Yes.
For your innocence.
You are
It gave
to do that.
We gave them several things.
He did say that, right?
He did. Like the king said that he was letting him defend her.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. The king did allow it. So, but. Alright, did you have more to say, or?
No.
Okay. So, the king did grant us some reward. Basically, we got to ask what we wanted. And we do have time to think on it, but I did ask for scroll making things for you, and like spell writing, paper and ink.
Spell writing. And he begins to go off again. Spell writing. Peace. And he brings out like a copy of like your note of like names. Spell writing. I know who this is. As he points to what you now know is Pack Lord.
Pack Lord?
Yeah, the Pack Lord that you learned about last time.
You mean Pact Warden Garthane?
Yeah. Pact Warden Garthane, yeah. There is also, I have a feeling we could find out who these other two are. Just need more time.
There's three of them, unless we do know which. Unless Lord K is Kench.
No. He's not Kench. Because Lord Kench doesn't exist anymore. He has been Emperor the past 3 years.
He's been what now?
He has been Emperor 3 years. Has fought at the borders of the other city-states and their liege lords, and have expanded.
Galen's gonna sit down.
He has not taken over Jacardian Fire, but he has fight for the complete throne. Lord K, someone else. Lord K is someone else.
Okay, so we have Lord K, Madam V, and Duchess A. Alright, but that... Why would
He's been at this for 3 days without rest. He probably will not make sense at this moment.
Quill, you should really try to rest. Just a little.
But
you won't be any good in a crazy state of mind.
Roll me a persuasion check.
$25.
Oh shit. Can't help you. I'm no good. Yeah, I need... Okay. And he proceeds to go over to the bed and just flop on it.
Yep. Good. The others are thinking of you, Bellows.
No.
We are gonna try our best to not let you have that fate.
If it is between me and your safety, I'd rather you will just let me go. I've not given up. I have seen the futility.
But when have we ever done that?
This might be the first.
It's not. Because, you know, I need you. We're gonna be fighting even harder now.
You need me. But you had your best buddy saying, helping you out.
Saying might not be enough.
It's gotten that dire, huh?
I've been given some new information. And Galen will pull out the photo.
What is this?
That woman is my daughter.
What?
You didn't... I never told anyone. Alright, so... here's that confession I was gonna give Quill. Well, you already know that I was under his control.
Catch.
I killed everyone that stood against him. I killed everyone, but it started with my family. He made me kill my son, then my daughter, and he's pointing at her, then my wife.
And this is...
He brought her back somehow.
For what purpose?
He's been raising her. I don't know. He says it's his daughter.
But he doesn't even know you're alive.
No.
If that is true, what reason does he have to raise your daughter? It's his own.
I don't know.
I would understand if this is a ploy to bring you out.
He doesn't know I exist. He thinks I'm dead. And he had to have kept her away from me, or he raised her after I was gone. Because I didn't see her when I was still his servant. Prisoner.
You sure this is your daughter?
100%.
Then you need to get stronger. Because from things that you've told me, you just walk up there.
It's not going to be easy. That's why I need you.
I don't know if I can be that.
I
would if I could.
I know you would, and we're going to get you out of this. You're not going back.
If I don't, it'll put you all into risk. Danger.
We're already in danger. Because if Quill's right, that means that someone out there does know that I am alive and was in and who I am and where I am from. That's bad. That's danger enough.
If you keep me here, you will be hunted way faster than the ears of Kench could find you. You have an advantage over these people. You can be out in the daylight. I cannot.
We can get you some disguise magic.
I entombed my body with tattoos, concealing magics. And yet I'm still found. It is because I was with you all. I'm at the risk of your future growth and your safety.
I don't accept that.
It's not a matter of accepting. It's about dealing with it. You are strong. You all are strong. You have the utmost faith in your abilities. You have carried a boulder by yourself. I don't think a lot of people can say that are not some sort of unusual strength. But your strength will not be enough.
I know that. I need my allies.
Would help you if I could. 100%. But
So
you must gather your strength. While it is still secret and not impeded.
Hey, Lycan. When I drank her blood, what did it do to do to me?
You felt invigorated.
Wasn't it like magical?
It felt like a shock to your system. And you just felt great. Like energized, charged.
Okay. Let me just
There's a reason why I'm being hunted as well. Yeah.
You're cutting
I've
out.
taken steps to explain it.
You cut out. What'd you say?
There's a reason why I have been hunted as well. I've taken steps to explain it to you all. But I cannot do that at this time. There are things that prevent me.
Okay. What, can you tell what prevents you?
Can you say that again?
Can you tell me what prevents you from saying these things?
If you knew before I leave, you would be taken to and perceived as a threat. Right now, you are not perceived to be a threat of any sorts.
Okay.
God and his family hold many powers, positions, and have many allies. They live in a magocracy which holds above the rest of the nations. That is why Austral cannot hold me. Because they'll take me anyways, and not care about the consequences. This is why I must go.
Hey, Lycan, what are the surrounding rooms?
It's just one big room, basically like a royal, like bedroom, basically.
Yeah, no, is there like any important rooms around, like near this room, or like
It seems to be in the
somewhere
intersanctum
that I could
of.
cause a distraction, like accidentally lighting something on fire?
You could light anything in here on fire if you wanted to.
No, not in the room. I wanna cause a distraction away from the room.
There are several tapestries that you did walk past. There's also an adjoining bathroom. And a door you don't know where it goes to.
A door that I don't know where it goes to?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Is this connected to Bellis's room, or is this somewhere
Yep.
else? It is.
Yep.
Do you know what that door is?
If there's anything that I would need or attempt to harm myself or go away, that room is where my sanctioned guards are.
It's where your sanctioned guards are.
Yes.
Interesting. So, do you know what's in the room?
I have a faint guess. I've seen it from a ways. There's a bunk. There is a table, food in there, as well as 4 to 5 individual guards. One seems to be a spellcaster of some type. There seems to be an eldritch night. It's not one that I've seen before.
Okay. Are they able to hear in this room?
They check on me time to time, but there is surveillance in this room, but only visceral, as per my request.
That's good. Okay. Trying to think of shit I can do to cause a ruckus.
I'll be here for a week.
We'll be here for a week?
Yes, that is when I get shipped out. That is when they come for me.
Okay.
Within this week, I hope to tell Quill certain things to aid you in your futures. Future without me.
What did she say? You cut out a little.
A future without her.
Okay. I'm gonna try to not let that happen.
You're sweet. You're kind. But I've already come to the conclusion that it'll happen whether or not.
The conclusion of what?
I've already come to the conclusion that it'll happen anyways.
Okay. Don't just give up hope.
Yes, you could say I'm viewing this like Francis would. Just seeing the situation as it is.
Francis, did you treat our girl pessimism?
Let's see.
Not intentionally, but I mean, she's not wrong.
If you're going to try and do something, don't do it today. From what I heard, you were a little cooped up. So, enjoy some of that freedom a little bit, okay? Go see some of your friends.
Okay.
I'll take care of Quill. Can you give these to the children for me? She pulls out a bunch of letters.
Yes. I will.
She looks a little sullen, trying to find the words.
Galen's gonna
Oh, what?
Could you tell Olsen not to be impulsive? I know it might be futile.
Yeah, I'll tell her you said that. I'll tell her.
And tell Francis I might be late to work.
I'll let him know. And the Gallon's gonna go for a hug.
She takes it and brings it in.
I am sorry that you've been put in this situation.
This finds us wherever we go. And some of this, I guess I do deserve.
Yeah. I don't. A lot would say the same for me.
But you are assailed and molded to be a monster when you are not one.
Oh,
Well, I was born one. It's okay. As she lets go of the hug.
You're not a monster. We may have done terrible things that seem monstrous, but we are not monsters. Not unless we give in.
The issue. I've already given in.
If you let it stay. If you don't fight that. Losing a battle isn't losing the war.
I guess I have a lot of fighting left. If things
You'll see.
Don't go the way you think they will, and they will go the way that I will. I think they will.
What did she say?
If the things go the way you do not, if the things do not go the way you think they will, and go the way she will, she'll probably not be the same person.
Okay. That.
Just become what I was before.
Well, I'm not gonna let you stop fighting. As long as I can.
Away with the sadness and the foreboding. Yeesh. She like wipes her eyes.
Yeah. So, good news. I am allowed to cast blood magic.
Good.
I can... I'm not getting charged with my crimes.
I wish we knew that before. He went all Jack on us.
Yeah. But him still finding that discrepancy is concerning.
Yes. I'm not sure if it's correct or not, because I can't really follow it. He's a little bit smarter than I am.
I mean, if he is right about it,
That would have to mean that you were there. You were either led somewhere farther away, or there was two of you at the same time. Or there was a liar.
Or there's a liar.
I'd like to go for the last one.
I really hope there's not another me out there.
No, there's only one pale and somewhat charming person here that likes to bleed everywhere.
You have no idea now. You have no idea. Oh. Yeah. That's a good one. Gallon points. You know, you might actually have something that I can do to annoy some of the guards in there. Just to pester them. No plans or anything, of course.
What would that be?
Well, I'm allowed to use blood magic now. And if it's no harm, I've got some ideas. I'm gonna go say hi to them on my way out.
Sure.
So excited. Gallon's willing to risk. So, do I already have like some sort of writ?
A writ?
Yeah, like some sort of letter stating that I can do my thing.
No, it would be arranged.
All right. Well, how many days is that going to take?
It'll be fairly short.
Okay, I need that very fast.
Yeah. You just have to meet with Salazar Freeland.
Okay, so, you know...
Not quite yet. Don't be pushing your luck. I wouldn't be pushing your luck this soon.
He died.
He died.
Carnage.
Alright. I am gonna go... Alright. You know, once I get that thing that shows that I can cast it.
Your hall pass?
Hall pass. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Once I get that, I've got a surprise for them. Wait, did Akir say this had to be done tonight?
No, I don't know when the devil is. The devil might already be there dressed as a guard. I don't know. It's just whenever you do it.
The devil said at a crucial moment will give the opportunity to be free.
Yeah, so the devil might just sitting by waiting.
Okay. So, all right. Then I'm not gonna pester them quite yet.
Please, pester away.
Hell, the devil might wait for like Bellis to get on the ship and then crash the ship. I don't know.
So just hang in the best you can.
I'm making use of my time. Getting some affairs in order.
Good. I wish there was more I could do to help.
Your presence and your services as a delivery boy, that's just good enough.
I'm glad that I could do that. You should try to get some rest. You look
Yes.
like you've been up as long as him.
Slightly less so. But you're right. You need rest.
Okay. And I will leave you to it. I will deliver these.
Galen,
Yes?
if we meet again and I am not myself, please don't hold back. Because I certainly won't.
I'd assume I'd have to not hold back if I wanted to live then. I will.
You know how impulsive you all are. And also, I know the goodness of your hearts.
I'll do what I can.
Take care.
You too.
And get a couple bit more friends and some sun.
I have Sang's wife now.
He has a wife? Oh, that's right.
It's the god of witchcraft. I had dinner with her a few times. She's great.
I've noticed of witchcraft.
Yeah.
Get some normal friends.
He shakes his head, or like nods his head. No, those are what I don't have.
What are you talking about? I'm pretty normal compared to all of you.
Compared to all of us, yeah.
And Francis is plain as a bagel. He's fairly normal.
Yeah. Olsen's not that normal.
No.
Akir certainly isn't normal.
I think right now I qualify as the most normal person here, besides Francis. I'm the closest thing to a base humanoid.
Psionic dragon in you.
I'm the closest thing we have physically to a human. You're dead.
Uh-huh.
Not technically dead.
Francis half a human, Holston's a full elf.
She's a full half elf.
She's a full elf. She does not have the half elf properties.
No, but she's a full half elf.
I think I qualify as the most normal one here, physically speaking.
Shifter
Okay.
motherfucker.
Okay, Snakehead.
Yeah.
Sometimes Snakehead.
Sometimes you're the least.
Yeah, sometimes I go from really normal to what the fuck in an instant.
Okay, Snakehead with exorcist fucking conversations.
Just because he doesn't want to talk to you doesn't mean he's not real.
Yeah, out of your mouth.
All right. So, I'll see you soon.
See you when I see you. And you leave. As you walk outside the door, you see the man that is now known as Virtue.
I have a virtue.
Galen. Shall we be off?
Yeah. So you happen to be a master of blood magic.
And dabble.
Dabble. What would it look like with you as my tutor?
I do a lot of barrier and sanctifying magics with blood. Salazar is the one that likes to pray.
Yeah, that sounds like something I know.
Brian has a tendency to conjure.
Brian conjures with blood.
Yes. Blood constructs are pretty easy. He's just really good at them.
Only blood construct I have is... it's in these fucking gauntlets.
Saw that. Impressive. Probably won't need a lot of training. Your aptitude seems very high.
I'd say that I had a pretty good teacher.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Trained by the literal god of blood magic.
They don't fucking know.
I know, but it's just like, Galen is just like, fuckers. But also like, damn, my daughter.
So, where do you want to go? You want me to let loose? Or you want to meet Salazar?
I want to meet Salazar. I need to make sure that I can cast legally. So I don't have any more bothers.
Well, I guess we're gonna go see the Blood Drake.
The Blood Drake. Ooh.
Yes. We go. And begins to lead you towards another section of the High District. And that is where we're going to shift over to Akir.
Hello.
Hello. An hour passes and you are given notice to meet at Castle.
Okay. I go!
You go!
Alright. You take care. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, you know me.
I'll have some of it. Alright. Come on, kids. We gotta go home. Gotta make sure you guys didn't ruin the place. I say that jokingly.
They look at each other. Then say nothing.
Like, hey,
Yeah, they didn't have the last they didn't have the ability to last minute clean up the house.
Nope.
That's funny.
Alright, let's see what our next adventures bring us.
Okay.
Okay.
At the gate is Utgard Ostra, the Crown Vizard, as well as the uncle to the king, as you now know. Akir.
What is it you need to know for this spell to work?
Any and all details that you can, please come to my observatory.
Lead on, sir.
As he takes you with two guards following suit. Takes you up several stairs into a very large domed room with slight slits of what's it called? Skylights. With somewhat cream-like marble, the little bit of the tealish green / blue, vibrant. Several instruments, a desk, as well as a large center island piece, which seems to have a crystal that is crystal ball or smoky sphere that seems to be 3 feet in diameter, held together. Yeah, held together at certain points, but what seems to be stabilizing points of metal. There seems to be a sky up above this platform. There seems to be a star chart moving along rotation of what seems to be the world. Almost like it's in real time. Sorry for the mess. Move some papers around.
Akira's just looking at the sky. He's looking at that star chart while he explains.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, this thing that you have not been able to find, what is it?
It is the stone of great magical power. And I'll give him the information I know about it, as well as the oracle's description of it being on a snowy terrain surrounded by guarded by a four-legged monster.
Probability of those oracles being wrong is very low.
But they're also very cryptic. We now know what it isn't. That's Dresstein.
As well as what seems to be your destination for it. That's why you went to that city.
Yes, the dragon was not the primary reason we went. We weren't expecting it to be like that.
Well, I guess it is fortuitous that you...
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was hoping that the dragon would have it in its hoard, but it did not. So I settled instead for a dragon egg.
Divination magics are fairly accurate, but when it comes to powerful devices, things that are relics of the gods, that seems to be an Ioun stone. It is already in the clutches of something. Most likely the being has divine power itself.
They can have whatever I want. I will get that stone.
I see. And by divine power, I mean divination power, not godly.
On the bright side, if something does stop him, that would fall under the same level as, you know, what he just described. That would be a huge clue as to what you're dealing with.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So even failure could give you information.
Because I only have like 2 spots left I think we can check. Now, that's the area over here with that big-ass dungeon that you can't see where I'm tagging because names aren't there on this map. But, you know, the area with that dungeon thing we had the option to go to when you guys were going to the Fae area. And then...
Yes.
And then just farther north. Just keep going up that way and hope to find an uncharted mountain somewhere.
So, instead of focusing on the place, let's focus on the item itself. Right. Some ivory, incense, begins to gather several things. It's been a while since I've done something for, well, of this particular need. But luckily we have a very powerful focus.
I see that. I could climb inside of that.
Yes, sometimes bigger is better. In some cases. Does require twice the amount of ingredients. Focus here on. Alright. This item is Nayun stone.
And while he's counting his ingredients, Akira like slowly reaches out to touch the crystal ball.
Okay. What are you thinking of at that moment? Person-wise.
Deep in the reaches of our mind would actually be the home oasis, Wasori, the sands.
Okay. Roll me a casting check.
So, like, is it just charisma or charisma plus proficiency?
Charisma. Do you have proficiency Arcana?
Yes.
Then yes, proficiency.
I'll do a saving throw because that's what it would be. That's a 2. I want to re-roll that because I got nothing else. I usually don't use my re-rolls.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12.
Well,
you know, what's the good thing is I'm a bard. Bards are nice. That's a 17.
okay. As you see a slightly blurry vision within this cloudy mass of stone, it starts to clear up as you see bright sands move through your mind and project onto the screen of this, the surface of this orb. Rushing through and seeing the home of Sorik. Oh, I see.
Does it become visible for everyone, or for him too?
Yes, he's about to notate it. So, is that your homeland?
That is Wasori. One of the few passions of life there.
Hmm. Impressive. Quite a bit of architecture for being in the sands.
My lord is a very impressive person.
Alright. I have everything ready.
What do you
Now,
from me now?
since this fate has been entwined with you as well as your party, your previous one, I'll have to hold onto you as well as forming this ritual. Extend your hands to me to begin,
I do so.
and we will focus in on this stone.
Okay. Just to make sure I did that right so it doesn't show the entire bardic inspiration thing.
Mm-hmm. As he closes his eyes, he begins to light the incense within a basin and add bits of ivory shavings to it. Extends his hands, takes yours. And then begins. as he sucks in the smoke from the burning ash, the incense, you feel static shift from you from the floor from the orb. As you feel a pulse, and he begins to open his eyes. His eyes are blank, covered over with white. As he speaks.
The fuck?
Oh, I'm hearing,
Yep.
He's having a seizure. Somebody help him!
He can fucking do it!
I gotta put my wallet in his mouth so he doesn't bite off his tongue. Ooh. Music.
Let's see if that actually helps.
What, the music turning off?
Everything enough?
Yeah, you ever seen the video? Oh, that's nice.
It might be due to the fact that the fucking filter was like on the mic. Maybe.
You ever seen that? You ever seen that video?
There's that video of like.
Oh, I hear me.
No.
Of like the car or like the dealership guy on the on like, you know, those channels where people are just an hour long of them trying to sell you something.
Yep.
It was a guy on an infomercial, but they cut out everything except for the guy breathing in deeply. It's just for like 15 minutes. It's so, that's what you sound like. That's what it sounds like he's doing. Just
Yep. I guess that's what it sounds like. I don't know why it's like that. Who knows? Not me.
That sound like that.
Getting an interference. There's some guy just trying to do a singing spell, and we're getting that instead.
He's picking up the radio waves.
Oh, god damn him and his aluminum teeth fillings.
Okay. If that won't work,
Then it's
then we're just gonna have to do it live. As he opens his eyes, mulled over in white, twin stars cross paths, one of blue and one of bronze. Brass, my bad. One of brass. They shall meet a natural end. A peak covered in snow by a beast of 4 legs. This place is one where champions are made. City of slaves, where an unlikely protector sits. Given charge by the God's knowledge, and the curse of these many shards. For man is not to have such power. peak is yet to become covered in snow. A child of stardust shall make it so. One that does not know itself. Its rage works for another's protection.
I do not know that Austral had slaves.
Sorry. I do apologize. That's all I could get.
Where in Austral are slaves kept?
There is no slavery in Austral.
But as the music becomes overwhelming for some reason, we can turn that
Music
down.
is overwhelming. Sorry. Turning that down.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the music was too quiet when you turned it back on, so I turned it up, and it suddenly just got really loud.
Just oh, blam!
So,
There are no slaves in Austral.
Aquinas is a message to slave somewhere. On a peak that's not yet covered in snow.
A place where champions are made.
I am not well versed in places outside of Oswari. Do you know what that could be?
There's several maps I have of the known world.
Let's take a look.
Alright, take a look. In a book. Here. I want you to roll me a history check.
Oh yeah, my strongest suit. Might surprise you to know, but I'm going to cast a spell on myself to do so at advantage. If you'll let me. Will you let me cast spells?
It's just a flash moment because, like, you're trying to, like, compile this stuff. Like, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so I just want to cast ability intelligence on myself.
Sure.
Okay, so I cast. So with his permission, I'll cast enhance ability, so it gives me advantage.
Mm-hmm.
16.
16. You talked about some place that actually makes champions.
Real quick, would it matter if I added Bardic Inspiration? Because I think we're going to get a short rest before anything happens, unlike last time.
You can definitely try.
Would it change anything?
Probably.
Probably. Then that is 24.
You have a good feeling about like where this is.
Okay.
Oh shit.
But it's very strange. Because Sork has several oracles. This man seemingly has outwitted them. Which is concerning.
Which gives me a feeling that one of the oracles might not be true.
It's possible.
Trying to throw the scent off. Because my first thought is, no one under Sork can fail. So that means it has to be personal and intentional sabotage. That's Akira's mindset.
Sure.
Whether it's true or not, eh.
But you think it's Emerus.
Where is
the Challenger Citadel?
There's no snow there. But we need to go down there anyways for quest reasons. Is there snow there?
He said there is not yet snow there. That a child of Stardust will make it so.
A more question is, does the environment lead to the possibility of snow drop falling there?
No, it's usually like a craggy desert. Or like rough stone. It's a harsh land.
Okay. So Akira has a strong intuition that is leading down there.
Yes.
Are there other possibilities, just so I can make a list for Miska to check out? And sure.
There is a possibility that it could be somewhere in...
Because right now we're working off a lot of maybes. So the more maybes...
Core.
Where?
Yeah. Core.
Don't forget that you can like shift-click to ping and bring us all to your point of view. And also your zoom-in level. Okay, so down there.
It's a peak.
It is a peak. In an area that's not really snowing. And the Child of Stardust would have to be Epoch. Or Oscar. Hey Francis, I'm going to have to borrow Oscar for a trip. Are you okay with that? Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I didn't hear.
It's your job now to deal with that shit, not Oscar's. That's the entire reason why we did what we did.
Yeah, but we also still need to bring him to Sork to get him checked out for lingering magical effects.
No, I think we're going to be doing that here in Ingford. It could be the hatching of one of the eggs.
Good. So, is there any more information that I can get from him before going to go talk to Francis and Galen Holson about this?
That's all he has from that.
Well, your help has been immeasurable because it stops me from running in circles around here.
Well, that's as much as I could get. And it's very strange. A lot of that was pushback.
Well, the creature is trying to resist divination.
Yes. It's very rare to have any pushback from this spell, even when I've charged it past what it normally would do, or would require. So whatever is there would be must be a powerful divider itself. And Abjurer.
I have a good idea what lies in wait somewhere down there. In case you don't remember, she rolled a nat 20 on remembering stuff about that area.
Mm-hmm. So
I have a good idea what could be down there, but I am going to have to now plan an expedition.
well, that'll be for you to deal with. I'm glad I could help.
Thank you, glad to see you. I will, I'll see myself out, or your guardian escort me.
No problem.
And, I leave. I return with Galen and Francis, assuming Galen goes to Francis' warehouse.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll meet up with, no?
No, I
Now to Francis.
Oh, I thought you said no. Like, no, Galen, you get accosted. You don't go home.
You fucking get mugged.
Oh, those poor victims.
True.
Very true.
That's actually what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for Galen to get mugged one day. Just those poor bandits.
Those poor bandits. But yes, after your meeting with Grand Vizier ends and you find yourself with more knowledge of your destination and narrowed down the possibilities quite a bit. Francis.
Yes, sir.
You and all the kids go on and go back home. Nothing really has changed. There's little bits of mess. Obviously, they couldn't clean it up.
Yep. I just over scold, but like in a very satire, kind of like a sarcastic manner.
Uh-huh.
But I'm just happy to be back. We bring the wagon back in tow, by the way, as a point. And did I get any confirmation on when I would be getting the effects that were confiscated from Belos?
They're already there, as well as the return of Gibble's natural state.
Well, that handles that then. And Francis will go over and just kind of take a look at the halberd and just kind of feel sad. I have a temptation to use the demon to get this back to Belos, but right now is not the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to wait until she was already at least in transit to get this to her, because if I just got it to her now, it would just be confiscated, and that would just be bad. That would lead to it. That would be a domino in a large chain. But yeah, no. Francis sad, just glad that everything is as it should be. Grabs the second half of the what was it? The sending stones. That was the other half that once belonged to Belos. But all in all, Francis makes sure to pay every single one of them. Pay Buddy, Greta, and Margaret an extra 10 gold apiece for the inconvenience of being. What's the best way to put it? Because it wasn't imprisoned, but it was
detained for the detaining, and let them know that if they want, they can take a day or two off. And I appreciate everything that they've been doing. I think I'll do so.
Yep.
Yeah. They've all been through some stuff, so they need like a day or two.
Yep. So let me go ahead and modify that on roll 20. Because I've already taken off their payment for the last 2 months. I just need to take off the extra bonus. And with that being said, Francis just does as he normally does. He has some things on his mind, but he will talk about those when, they are necessary to be talked about. And yeah, he's just spending time with the kids. I'm happy to be there.
Mm-hmm. Kids missed you.
Yep.
They do spend time with you, but obviously they've
been cooped up for 3 days.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're not. It's not that they don't miss you. It's the fact that
they've been cooped up for longer than I have. We've had the last 3 days to catch up and spent all 3 days together. It's fine.
Yeah. So they go off on their own.
So when they does the entire collection of them go with one another?
No, not the entire collection.
Nah.
Only one person remains.
Is it Curly or Oscar?
Oscar.
When Curly, Scratch, and M go, and it's just him and Oscar, Francis will take a breath and or take a deep breath and just look for a moment. I was gonna go ahead and use some of this time to go collect some supplies to work on the wagon. If you want to come along.
Yeah, I guess I could carry a couple things.
I mean, I understand you've been cooped up for a bit, so I could understand if you didn't. Oh, okay. All right. Come on. Just me and you.
Mm-hmm. He goes along.
Mm. And we go over to some different yards to go and buy parts, so things to upgrade some of the space, the wheels, and so on and so forth, make it more durable. So what would it cost for general upgrade, or like materials for upgrades?
For the amount of materials you would need, probably 10 gold. Yeah, 10 gold.
Right. Easy.
You're upgrading the wheels, so make them sturdier. So
upgrading the wheels, increasing the size. We made the wagon modular, so it's easy to, change things out. It was expected to be destroyed, so making it modular made it easier to build, but it will also make it easier to upgrade now that we have to.
Yep.
But yeah, so stuff for upgrading and whatnot. Yeah. And just the entire time, Francis will point out little things like, hey, do you think this would be a good way to incorporate Curly's little design with the streamers? It's not streamers, it's more like a flag. Maybe I can let her draw on it.
probably.
Alright.
You get a lot of one-word answers.
I'm doing the best I can, not expecting much. But after, about an hour or so of, going around collecting pieces and whatnot, start making our way back. And when we get back to the house... Huh?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm just going to do it in Roll20 because it's easier for me. Alright. Perception check. 14.
14.
Hey, Lycan.
Yep.
You'd be 12.
No, it's late already.
That means it's time for Gallon to go to night-night.
Yep, it's time for Gallon to go to night-night. So I have nothing further for Gallon today.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and go.
I guess for the rest of the session would just be here and Francis trying to plan what the hell to do next.
Okay.
Yep, and just explaining it in the chat. So
Right.
I still had 15 minutes on my timer for some reason. All right.
Because they start 15 minutes later?
Like that, but yeah. Good night, guys.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Probably just started it too late. All right. Okay, so
now we got two brainiacs.
You do notice that he's slightly distracted. He's here, and he's helping out in little manners that he can't.
Yep.
He seems to be fairly distracted.
I'll find a spot where we can get something to nibble on, like a little cart. And he'll take a seat next to Oscar. With like a little popsicle or bag of popcorn or something, whatever the stand would have had.
It's some boiled peanuts or something.
All right, he'll have a bag of those and one bag for Oscar if Oscar will take it.
You will.
Mm-hmm. Francis will just kind of sit there. If you have anything you want to talk about, I'm here to listen. Maybe I can help out.
I just thought of something.
What?
Can we have is it okay if Epoch relays what I learned to Francis while I'm on my way there?
I know Francis wouldn't have had time to talk.
I know.
Not at this moment.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be while you're dealing with, Grand Vizier. Definitely something that could happen, though. Not right now. I don't have much to say.
Alright.
I mean, I will say I'm sorry I treated you. Yes. And then there's nothing for you to help me with.
Yeah. What happened between me and you, I deserved every bit of it, and I made a bad judgment call. And what happened. No need to ponder that. And you're growing up. I can understand that I may not be able to help you out like I used to. So I can understand that. Just know and always remember that if you do need it, I'm always there for you.
I don't know if that's always a good thing. I'm not saying that I don't want you there. I'm saying that I'm not the one that you need to look to help.
That's just it. I'm here to help all of you. That's why I've been putting a lot of thought into a decision I've been contemplating. I mean, I've been doing a lot of this adventuring bit, and I've been leaving you all to your own devices for a little bit too long now. I feel like that's starting to catch up with me.
Because you miss us?
Of course I miss you. I miss you all every single day.
Is that the only reason?
No, there's a lot of reasons. I've been making a lot of mistakes. Trying to get better, trying to get smarter, trying to not make as many mistakes, but just not only that, I have to remember the promises I've made. Will I stop being an adventurer? Probably not, but depending on how things keep going, I'm not sure if I'm going to be taking such long trips anymore. Because I need to be with you guys. As you said, it's not so much you that needs my help. You're growing strong. You're going to be strong. And there's nothing I can do to stop that. Not that I would, I'm just saying. And what I mean is, right now I need to be here for Curly. I need to be here for Scratch, M, and you. Like I said, I've been putting some thought into it, and I might have to have a conversation with Paragons. By the way, we landed on the name the Paragons for our adventuring group. Haven't had the chance to tell you all that yet.
Right.
Thought it was better than the new legends. Yeah. I don't know, here in this instance, I just want you to know that you guys are important to me, and I think you already all know that. It's just I need to do more on my part to remind you all that I know. If that makes sense.
No, we're important to you. Otherwise, you wouldn't do all this for us.
Yeah.
But what are you doing for yourself?
No one's ever asked me that question. I think if my dad were still around, he probably would have been the one to ask me that question.
Oops.
Yeah. He was always smart that way. And when,
Huh?
I
think you get too focused on everyone else.
Think so too. Think I need to start doing stuff like that. I don't know. It's hard for me. I try my best to be the kind of person you all can rely on, but I still have so much more I need to learn. So much more I need to go. Huh?
You taught us how to be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
You taught us how to help each other and do things for one another, but you also taught us to follow what we want. But sometimes it feels like you give more than you take for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't want to bother you anymore. We're fine. Most of us.
Yeah. I know you are. It's obvious. I mean,
you need to worry about Em.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
She's been hearing things. Not like me.
What kind of things?
Wanting to go into the water. Urges. But she can't swim.
Yeah, I know she can't. And I think I know why.
You try to teach her, but she can't.
Yeah.
She won't say.
That puts a precedent on that then. On that note, I think there's someone I need to go talk to. Thank you, Oscar, for letting me know that.
You're not very intuitive.
Yeah, I get that now.
You didn't mess up with me. Just... I don't know.
Yeah, no, none of it was easy.
Everything's twisted.
Yeah. If you want, I could probably get a hold of some people that can help you. My might be able to help you understand what's going on.
I don't think anyone can help me right now.
Yeah, well.
I don't know what I am, and you don't know.
Yeah, but there are always people smarter than me who have handled situations like this more than, well, we could imagine.
I think in recent time, smarter isn't better.
Yeah. But I'm sure we can find somebody. I know I can't do much to help you, but I can at least do that. If you're interested, of course.
Focus on M. I'm fine.
Yeah. Just at least do me a favor, and if you need anything, just let me know. Alright? I know you just asked what, do I do for myself? Well, it seems counterintuitive to the answer and may not make sense, but that's you all. Taking care of all of you makes me happy. But on brighter terms, got a lot of things planned. I've been seeing on different little flyers. Maybe we can all do something as a family that doesn't include us being incarcerated. If you're interested, of course.
I clear my schedule.
Alright. That sounds good. That sounds good.
Busy it is.
Depending on how busy it is. Alright. I can be patient. I can wait. And give him a firm pat on the shoulder. And we'll go ahead and make our way back to the house. Drop off the stuff. I'm guessing the kids are still out and about.
Kids are mostly out and about.
Yep.
When you get back, though, there is a little feast going on.
A little feast?
Mm-hmm. Just what seems like pre-made, bought stuff. Nothing that they made.
Ah.
But, your crew's there as well.
Hmm.
And you see Buddy in, like, the little bit of a brace.
Did I miss? Huh?
Kids wanted to surprise you with a welcome home.
Well, consider me surprised. Not the lot of you. Go put this in the back. We can enjoy this here in a bit.
They begin to help out.
Yep. And I'll give Curly the flag. I want you to draw whatever you want on that flag, and that's going to be... It's not the same thing as the tinsels, that's the idea you have, but I think it'll be a good idea.
Okay. Aye.
Make it awesome. Yeah.
Begins to go up and get crayons and stuff.
Yep. To make it awesome.
You see outside the window an unlikely arrival of Degree.
I'll gesture for Vickery to come on and join.
Walks up.
Vicky, you had yourself a rough couple of days.
They were on the hunt for me for quite some time. I scrounged up some individuals to try and procure you from your holdings. Oscar said not to make any rash decisions.
Yeah, that's usually the smartest decision when it comes to the people that were, well, gathering us. But as you can see, we're safe. They meant us no harm.
Yet.
Yet. We just gotta play by a different set of rules than we're used to is all. Nothing to worry about.
How was it? The mission?
It went well. Not sure if the kids told you or had the chance to tell you, but we killed a dragon.
I heard.
Nasty one. Huh?
I heard. Dragon.
Yeah.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Francis will look back to the kids. And then back to him. Wasn't really looking for much, but you know what? I think I did. Found a focus. And Francis will pat Vickery on the head. We'll go ahead and have this little welcome feast.
Potatoes, chicken, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Some good stuff.
Hearty, put meat on your bones type of food.
Mm-hmm.
But
everybody enjoys the festivities. Oscar and Buddy talk for a little bit, and then Buddy does leave to go take care of his injuries as well as some affairs.
Yep. After all the things kind of die down and Scratch and Oscar are still there, I have one more bit of business, but I need to talk to M first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not so much talk to M, but I need to ask M. Hey M, are you busy for the rest of the afternoon before it gets dark?
No. I am completely unbooked.
What is it with you? The lot of you. All of you suddenly have schedules and they need to schedule time to spend time with you? Oscar said the same thing.
Well, we learned it by watching you.
When did I used to keep... yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I need to fix that. Regardless, there's
It's very efficient.
Yeah. It's also very annoying. When I'm finally here, I have to schedule the time to see all of you. Jeez. Either way, if you're not busy, I wanted you to come with me, actually. To go and talk to somebody.
Okay.
Come on.
Grabs her coat. Grabs her stick.
Alright. And I'll look to Scratch and Oscar. Now, normally, I would say, don't get into trouble. Today, I'm going to say, I mean it. Stay out of trouble.
What trouble can we get into at the house?
All I know is that if you break it, you better be ready to fix it. And then with that, we'll go ahead and close the door.
I don't have mending.
You better figure it out. Closes the door.
Damn.
And we're going to be making our way to Chutney's. But along the way, Francis is going to be asking M, just kind of like one-on-one questions about what she's been up to, how's the friends, any more interesting things happening that she couldn't tell me when all the kids were there. Just more or less light talk. You don't have to really go into it.
Yeah.
Until eventually, as we're getting, a little bit closer to Chutney's place, I'll ask, so, Oscar, let me know that you've been having some thoughts recently about the water.
Damn it, Oscar.
Hey. I know I've been making some questionable calls, especially from what I'm about to ask, or to mention, but we don't keep secrets from one another.
I just wanted to go for a swim. That's it.
And you and I both know that you sink like a rock.
Okay, I wanted to go for a sink.
See, that's better. At least you're not trying to hide anything. That being said, though, it's dangerous, and to be honest, I think I know, starting to have a better understanding as to why that might be happening. My understanding, it's just who you are. You're meant to be in the water. And that's why I'm bringing you here with me.
To meat packing plant?
No, to speak to the person who owns or runs the meat packing plant, because a while ago I asked his help on something. And with what he is helping me with, given the time frame that he was given and I was told, he should be ready. And it involves you.
Right.
And I feel like you should be a part of this, so that way, I don't make the same mistakes again. Come on.
Okay. As you go in.
Yep.
It's fairly busy in here, and there is no meat to be found, and it baffles her entirely.
Yep. Francis will kind of worm his way through the crowd to go to the window with the bell, and he'll tap the bell. Is Chutney at the window or no?
Chutney is at the window.
Hey, tap the bell and then wave his hand above the counter. Hey, Chutney!
Use the stairs!
Ah,
there's a step stool.
I don't aim to look for those whenever I go into an establishment. I'm sorry. And grab the frickin' stairs and put the stairs up and goes to. Emma's just staring over, looking in embarrassment as everybody's watching me do this.
Chutney also does the routine of doing the steps. Oh, hello. Yes. Right.
Yep.
Well, it is vertically challenged, accessible around here.
Yeah.
Make it a point.
Yeah, that's not something I'm accustomed to, so I don't look for the stairs immediately. But here in Ingford, apparently, it's everywhere, and I just am the asshole who doesn't look. Either way. Do you have a minute?
I do, yeah.
Alright, mind if we have a small little chat in private?
Come in, books. Just does a little bit of a buzz sound as you are let in.
Come on. And I'll take M with me.
Alright. As you do so, you're let in and then the door locks behind you.
Yep. And when we are in the room, does Chutney preemptively get any paperwork or any kind of files or anything like that before we go in?
It does have a little bit of a file. But
awesome.
Because it's been over a month.
2 months, to be exact.
2 months.
Yep.
But over a month in real life.
Yeah.
Please remind me which subjects he was looking into.
Specifically looking into those who were dealing in silky skins during 12 years ago. Specifically in Newland Bay. And if there are any trails from said person that would help him find M's skin.
Alright. He goes through.
He told me he needed at least 2 weeks with a down payment of 200 gold coins. I still have to pay him 115. upon completion of gaining the information. But he has had 2 months since that dealing, and the hopes that those 2 months made a difference.
So he brings out a fairly thick manila envelope.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I have quite a few things for you. Is it okay for the kid to listen in? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
no, why? Okay, you're being facetious. Continue.
Yes, I'm being a little cheeky. Well, first thing, got a list of people that were trading in skins. Some of them are not alive anymore, but some of their crew you are. One Gavin Headwinter was trading in skins, but he's dead now, apparently. Don't know what. Don't know when. But his first mate did take over his ship here and there. Died about 5 years ago. And his first mate definitely did quite a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Had several offshoot accounts and then went legit. But he was in association with another fella coming out of Tharia. And seemingly links to the Ugwashi. That is the indigenous people of Kuatoans in the southern belt of Tharia, as well as the Marrows of Ballora. And he is basically disappeared about 12 years ago, along with a particular shipment of individuals. Namely, one of those shipments had 4 families of Selkies.
Francis will look to M. What's her reactions?
She is firstly dumbfounded and also engaged, but also uncomfortable.
Yeah. Francis will put his arm around her shoulders, kind of like hold her close.
Yep. Apparently this individual was raided by a pirate. He was a smuggler, raided a pirate, and this pirate...
This all on the shores of Newland Bay, I'm guessing?
Yep. He was went all deathy when the new moon came. Shores of Newland Bay. And now he has been going from coast to coast to coast. From Kakag, Emeris, Waswari, Ballora, Draystein, all throughout the peninsula. And seemingly has rumored become an individual known for cannibalism of the captains of each of the ships that he plunders.
Wasteful.
Yeah, so you get really, as you say, fucking real raunch. Yeah, that's real raunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also terrifying, and that's how you get a reputation.
Yeah. That being said, is there more?
I don't know where it is focused, but wherever he is, he's probably used the silky skin along with some other things to gain his reputation.
Yeah. So he doesn't deal in the silky skins, he keeps them?
Seems to actually have a love-hate relationship with the folks. He's a poacher of some. Because Selkies, their skin is freshest when it's on them and comes off. And most Selkies are very beautiful people. You take with the people. Not this bloke. He did not take with the people. Just took what he considered special about them.
I see.
Yeah, it's very tragic stuff.
Is there any way to confirm that he still has them? The skins, I mean?
Nothing I know of. Try to look up where he might be at this moment, but I have no idea. It's basically a ghost. But he still is out there.
As far as the reports say?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last sighting? Do you know?
6 months ago. Off the coast of Laura.
Yeah. And where is that?
Right here.
Oh, Ballora?
Yeah. On the coast of Ballora right here. Between the
I'm
two.
Looking at the role, I'm looking at the bordering to Draystine. Okay. Well, that is both closer than I was expecting, but not helpful, seeing as it was just 6 months ago. Yep. So, to the best of your knowledge, that's how everything tracks. It's with him.
Most likely. I don't have the ability to track him down. I'm sorry.
Francis raises a hand. You did more than I was expecting, to be honest, and I appreciate that.
Well, I have a business of knowing people's businesses when it's distasteful.
Yeah. That being said, Francis will pull out a pouch with 115 gold pieces. I think you earned this.
Yep. And here's your dossier.
Thank you.
You don't know where you found that?
Nope. No, I don't.
Just fell off a truck.
Fell into my lap, practically.
Yep, fell off a trunk.
In that case, we'll go ahead and be on our way out of your hair.
Oh, the name of the ship. It's called the Barracuda.
Fitting.
It's a galleon. So.
Alright. See you next time, Chutney, and thank you.
No problem. Tell your friends.
I don't know you, but I know someone who can help.
Well, the ones that know me. Tell them I have, business you can go with. Job.
Gotcha.
Legal services. Right on that. And also some intriguing items. If you want it.
I'll leave it to them. And with that, Francis will go ahead and is M still kind of dumbstruck?
She's more than a little dumbstruck. She's kind of quiet. So this person, I wasn't just wandering. And I survived a ship attack.
Maybe. This is... No... Chances are that's probably what happened. I can't remember exactly what happened that night, if I heard anything or anyone. Newland Bay back then was kind of a scary place. Possible.
But my skin's out there.
Possibly. And I'm going to help you find it.
I want to go when you do.
Francis nods. Yeah. And if we're lucky, things will be easier than dealing with someone like him. As he gestures to the dossier. Come on, let's get home. And with that, Francis will kind of like guide M home, doing his best to answer any and all of her questions to the best of his ability.
Yep. And with that, the information is relayed to you from Akir through Oscar that he has a lead on the Ion Stone.
Yeah, that's another thing. So with that,
that we're going to end tonight.
Yep. Francis is going to have a conversation with Akir.
And Akir's going to have a conversation.
Specifically about talking to my kid. Don't appreciate that.
Akira's gonna have a conversation with Oscar.
Stop talking through my kid. No. But you didn't say you didn't mind it.
No, how about that? How about them apples?
You know what, Akir? Don't appreciate it. Don't appreciate it. You've done a lot for me, and I don't want to say something I'm going to regret, but I don't appreciate it. And I have much more colorful words to add to it, but I don't appreciate it.
Well, something I am wanting to do is because I do think we do need to bring Oscar to a soiree. Because I remember there being a deal where if you wanted to free him from Epoch for good, Sorok needed to look at him in person.
Yeah, no, but just gonna kind of give you a heads up. Francis may not be traveling with you guys much here soon.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. That's what it sounds like, but Akira doesn't know that.
Yeah, no. So just go ahead.
Because I know that we're going to be going for a while, and I want to bring Oscar with me. Just on the way back, I wanted to buy him some training gear so I can continue training him in physical combat, just in case he needs it.
Okay.
Well, we'll leave that for Oscar's decision. Francis is going to be probably using the demon deal to track down this Barracuda.
I was going to buy him some armor anyway, just in case when we're not here, he needs a little bit of protection.
Yep.
So I just wanted to buy him some cheap medium armor. So a chain shirt to help him get used to the weight.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
He's not proficient in that, so he'll have to learn proficiency.
Yeah, well, I imagine he's not proficient in any armor, which is why we kind of.
He is.
That's what Buddy's for.
Yeah, he is proficient in armor.
But just light.
He's proficient in light armor.
Yeah, no. To be honest, I think Buddy was the best person to hire for Oscar overall.
Yeah, he's been doing a really good work.
Yep. So if Oscar goes, Buddy will go with you guys.
And Vickery is going to come, so Oscar's not going to be alone or unprotected, but he does need to learn how to defend himself.
Yep. And as things progress forward, though, I think you'll like my new character, who was named before I knew your character existed.
Oh, they got similar names.
His name is Vaughn Amakir.
Oh, I'm gonna call you Vaughn.
Yeah, no, he's gonna go by Vaughn. But just so you know, he was named July of last year.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know. And I have proof via conversations, and Lycan can confirm.
Yeah.
So does Oscar already have armor then?
He technically does. He has studded leather.
Mm-hmm.
Then he does need training. I would like to buy him a shield, because that is the easy way to get some bonus AC.
Yeah. He has a training spear. Well, it's basically a spear with the ability to put a fucking sheath over the stabby bit.
Yeah, so it's a non-lethal training spear.
Yeah. And he had a shield. So the only things like that he does not have is like traveling gear, really.
Yep.
But don't know if he's really gonna.
Oscar, if you talk to Oscar and you convince Oscar if it's what he wants to do, Francis won't be happy about it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna tell Oscar to do anything. I'm gonna just give him the offer, saying, "Hey, someone might have answers, and I want to continue training you. So here's an option." But I do want Francis to be there for that because it is his kid.
Yep, Francis would appreciate that. And if Oscar decides to go, Oscar decides to go. He's just going to talk to Buddy and say, "Hey, I need you to stay with him." And I understand that. Not sure how long it's going to be. Because of that, I don't know. Because I don't know how long it's going to be, I'm going to give you in advance about 500 gold.
And Buddy would be a good replacement for Bellows if Bellows is unable to break free. Like if she gets the option, she doesn't take it. Because we're gonna need another forward person.
Actually, that's my new character.
Oh, good. But your new character, Francis is coming with us to Wasori on the initial run because he needs to make that thing for Thoric.
No, I can make the thing, and I can communicate with you via Sending Stone and let you know when the plans are ready. That's going to take me a long time to do.
So you're basically done with Francis.
Now, it's not that I'm done with Francis. It's just I have to acknowledge what the character would want. And being away for so long is something that I didn't think was going to be as much of a problem. If that makes sense.
I mean, it is a world campaign, but yeah, I get what you mean.
So it's so like I'm probably gonna have him be a person you can communicate with. So it's like, hey, we need some research done. Can you go and do this for us while we're traveling? Yeah, no, I can spend some time do some research for you guys, of course.
Does he have a decent intelligence stats? Because we're all dumb as hell.
Vaughn Amakir? No, but he's wise.
Oh, okay. We got another wisdom-based character here.
But if that's the thing, if you need something intelligence-based, you can just be like, "Hey, Francis, we need help with something."
Hey, NPC Francis.
Yep. So he's still going to be you guys' friends, and whenever you guys make it back to Ingford, you have a place to stay. You know?
Yeah,
he's going to... Huh?
The smartest people right now are Holson and Quill. That would be a part of the party.
But Quill doesn't count because he's not a PC.
And if Oscar does go with you, Oscar and Buddy aren't going to be combatants.
Well, they'll be self-defense combatants. We're not going to go out and join us on adventures and shit.
Nope. They're going to be self-defense combatants. But that being said,
my plan for Oscar is just invite him to Waswari. If he comes along, have Sorg help teach him, and give them an option to stay at my estate while I go take care of this thing in Emeris.
Yep.
And my sister can train him because she's a rogue, so she knows how to use finesse weapons pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it'll be interesting. I have a lot of things, and based on the build that I had for. Oh, by the way, I was gonna choose. So I get to have. So because of timing and everything, there is a feat that I was thinking of that he can get extra for quote unquote training. That doesn't increase any of his stats.
That would be
Gourmand.
Oh,
right. It's what, the homebrew version or the cautious version?
It was on the list of feats when I was messing around on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I think it might have been the homebrew version.
It gives him expertise with cooking utensils and something about long rest food.
I think it was one that Trevor took.
Yeah, the Tasha's one chef gain proficiency in cooks utensils. As a short rest, you can prepare a portion.
Yeah, no, he already has chef. I'm comboing that with Gourmand.
Oh, okay.
Because it would give him expertise with cooking utensils.
You know, a mixture between chef and Akir's Song of Rest, we can pretty much get up to full HP at the end of every short rest with a bonus hit die.
That, and if I read it correctly, with chef, I can make. You're gonna love his character. I'm pretty sure you're gonna.
It looks like you can make dog treats that we can eat them to gain temporary hit points.
Yep, temporary hit points based on my proficiency with cooking. I'm guessing.
It just says proficiency bonus overall. But you can talk to Lycan about changing it.
I mean, that reading it would be the overall proficiency score that you add to the D20, right?
A creature can use a bonus action in one of those trees to gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus.
Yep.
That's not the whole skill. It's just your proficiency bonus.
Just the proficiency, not expertise included?
Nope.
Well, it doubles your proficiency.
But again, you can talk to Lycan about changing that, because Lycan's always up for making weird changes.
Yeah, no, but I can already do a lot with what I have set up, and I'm really excited about him. I'm really excited. It's gonna be weird because he fits very well with the kind of group we have.
I should probably stop recording. Hey, I hope everyone enjoyed this end of session chat we've been having.
Yeah.
See you guys next week, maybe.